Live from Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey, it's the Accu-Stats One Pocket Invitational. Hi everybody, welcome to the Simonis Arena. We're here to play round-robin one pocket with the 6 greatest one pocket players living. All of these players were chosen by you, our very loyal and extremely knowledgeable Accu-Stats fans. We want to thank you very much for not only doing so, but for all your support to help make this happen. Okay, we got a terrific matchup for you. Things are starting to tighten up here. This is match number 11. Our first player is from Greenville, South Carolina. This gentleman is a 3-time Legends of One Pocket champion. He's a former Derby City all-around world champion. He's the owner and promoter of the Great Southern Billiards Tour, sponsored by Steve Lomax Custom Cues and Andy Gilbert Custom Cues. Please welcome the Cannon, it's Shannon DAULTON. His opponent from Toronto, Canada. This gentleman is a former World 9-Ball champion, he's a former US Open 9-Ball champion, and he is the reigning Accu-Stats 8-Ball Invitational champion. He's sponsored by Pagulayan Sports and OBQs. It's the smallest guy with the biggest heart. It's the Lion. It's Alex Pagulayan. Okay, 1 race to 3. Shannon has a record of 2-1. Alex has a record of 1-2. Your referee in charge is Carswell Ransom. At this time, I'm honored to send this over to the booth to our special guest commentator, Scott Frost.
How you doing, everybody? This is Scott Frost, the Freezer. We are here in New Jersey at the Make It Happen Accu-Stats Invitational. Got an intense matchup here with Shannon, the Cannon DAULTON, and Alex, the Lion Pagulayan. Kenny Shuman will be right with me, and this is a race to 3 format. Alex won the lag, and we're looking forward to a nice, intense match. So let's see what happens. And to remind you all at home, we have a 60-second shot clock, and then 1 extension per game. Alex is getting ready to break. He likes to break to this side of the table, which is the lower left-hand corner pocket. And you know, he did this several times against me. He kissed a corner ball. He kisses the corner ball. The cue ball got fortunate catching both points in the lower right-hand corner coming up and actually leaving Shannon in a lot tougher spot than he could have been in. So, seems like Alex is having trouble with his break, Kenny. Last match I played him, I got fortunate. I think he scratched twice.
Yeah, I think it was at least once. I don't know about twice on the break, but he did scratch twice, yeah.
Let's see what
yeah, one time it double kissed the ball after the break.
Shannon's playing really well. He beat me. He made a good shot there just to get out of the break. Played the combination, sending a ball towards his hole. It did come back into the stack, but he didn't leave Alex much.
And you're exactly right, Scotty, about Shannon playing well. He struggled in his opening match against Efren, and he had that first game. He had a big lead against Efren, and he wound up losing that game from like 6 balls up.
Right.
And then he couldn't find the speed. He didn't know where to break from. And then all of a sudden, starting in the next match, he's been solid. I mean, real solid.
Yes, he has.
But I want to say congratulations to you. You played really, really good today, and we're glad that you got one under your belt now.
Thank you, bud. Let's see here. Oh, what an execution! This kid executes so great. He played that cue ball 2 rails underneath the 2 ball, I believe. But Shannon doesn't have anything here, Kenny, and I believe if he does anything, I think he's going to have to do something with the 313. Unless he can graze off of the stack, putting the cue ball under the 2 and the 5.
That looks like maybe the best option there, as you just described it.
Yeah, he's going to do something with these balls. He might be able to kick behind the 13.
And slide up.
And that's what he did. And what a shot. Great shot.
That's even better.
Stuck him to the 3 ball, leaving Alex one option here, in my opinion. And the option is, well, he's got a couple options. He can graze off this 3 and try and place the cue ball behind the 13. Touchy shot. Or he can come off the 2 ball and leave him on the bottom rail. Either one is nothing spectacular, leaving him frozen to this 3-ball as Shannon did. Okay, come off the 3-ball, and he just wanted to play it pretty much safe. He'd like to have got behind the 13 a little bit more, but he didn't leave much.
Yeah, it buys him some time now.
Sure does.
Scott, is there any possibility of 4-14 bank and roll forward and get behind the 2-5?
That's not bad. I can't, but
Kissing off the 11.
As far away as we are, it's hard to tell what that 14 is going to do off the 11.
Yeah, maybe a little heavy.
But if it's right, I like that shot, Kenny, because with a little high left-hand English, you can play the cue ball under the 2-5.
Exactly.
The 14's coming to your side.
Right.
Boy, Kenny, you're getting some experience up here, pal. Huh?
It's the
I didn't even
experience.
see that shot until you called it.
Well, that's because I miss every other shot.
Okay, here, he's two-railing this 3-ball towards the 13. He's going to use lower right-hand English to shorten the 3-ball up. That's what he used. He hit it really good towards the 13.
It could be.
Could have been better, could have been worse, but he hit it really good. Now I predict Alex has to come off this 5. Either that or, yeah, he's in a little bit of a spot. He's got to come off the 2 or the 5, I think.
Well, I would rather see him maybe come off the 2 and tie it up a little with the 5, so he.
Right. He doesn't want to come
wants
up
to be
too high with the cue ball because
and
he
leave
can
him
leave
the bank on the 3.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, I
That's right.
just recognize that too.
So that's probably why he's going to elect to
Skim
come
the
off
14.
the 14. Shannon's not going to have much. I don't think he wants to leave him behind this 3. I don't know. It probably doesn't pass. And what I mean by that is he probably can't bank the 3 past the 2.
Yeah, but he can put it near his hole and block him with the stack maybe.
No.
No, he can't.
Not from this angle. He's going to come off the 4 and put him behind the 2-5. But in doing that, he's going to move a ball to Alex's side. No, he didn't do much as far as that. But he did protect his 3 and the 13. He did protect that. Alex is looking at banking this 5. He's looking to see if there's a possibility of twisting it with left-hand English. I don't think there is. That is what he's looking at.
Yeah, and can he get the cue ball forward enough? We won't move the 2 out too far. He'll have a shot on the 2.
He's just going to play a simple shot off. Put him behind the 3. Nice shot. His demeanor, Alex, I'm looking at Alex. His head is down, and
Scott,
he's not
been
excited.
He's been very reserved for Alex all week. And he hasn't been animated in any of his matches, really. And what I think it is he's dealing with some physical issues with his sciatic nerve.
I had lunch with him today, though.
Yeah?
And he said he's feeling really good. He said things couldn't be better in his life, and his nerve isn't hurting him.
Okay.
But he, right now, just doesn't seem energetic at all.
No.
And that's totally uncharacteristic.
And I bumped into him in the elevator about 6 o'clock, and he was just coming up. He had just gotten a massage across the street, loosen him up and everything.
He said he was going to do that.
Yeah. He's done it every day.
Shannon's going to put, this is a tough shot. And he executed it good. That's all he wanted to do was lay that cue ball over there and send the 2 towards his side. But Alex is going to have a pretty simple clear here. I believe he can bank the 2 into the 3 and send him up table or something close to that nature.
Why wouldn't you just move the 2 and, come to the cushion?
He can, but if he can also move the 3 up table, that's great.
Well, yeah.
He wants to get them both out of there.
But you got to make sure the 2 hits the 3 in the right place. Otherwise, something could stay there, right?
Yeah. I think if you hit the 3 on pretty much any side, it's going to move up.
It's going to leave the area, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to move up. But I don't know if he has that angle. But these guys are so advanced, and it's hard for us to call what they're going to do.
And especially for the angle that we've got against the table, it's a little deceiving.
He doesn't have much, I'll tell you that. Shannon's kept him pretty much sewed up the whole time. He's just going to play the 2 up table. I don't think he's going to mess with the 3.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought he might do.
But he's just, the way he's walking around, and he's just not into it doesn't seem. I'm really not playing good, and at lunch I accused him of allowing me to win. And,
Well, he had you 2-0, and he had a little bit of control there in that third rack. And then he made a couple of very surprising errors that you were able to take advantage of, and then you kind of got loose a little bit, and you played really well. But
This is a bad spot right here.
yeah,
for
I was
Alex.
just going to say, now what's he do here?
I don't know, but I'm kind of in shock. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to him this week, but the way he is doesn't seem right. Just doesn't even seem like he's
not Alex.
right. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he's trying or something.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case as far as his
Right.
effort is concerned. But despite what he might have told you at lunch, possibly he's hurting a little bit more than he wants to let on.
This is a really good shot. I mean, the people at home probably don't understand why it's such a great shot, but look at the cue ball. He had to hit that ball so hard, and to control that cue ball right up there in that top right corner pocket is very difficult. When you're 10 feet away from your pocket, you have a lot of difficulties. And, doing anything with that one is at least 7 feet away. So he's leaving him difficult right here. And I guess he's biding time, Alex. He's been in trouble, huh?
Well, yeah, I don't see, I don't see Alex, taking any risks here in the first game at this early of a stage. I think he's willing to just trade, light body blows with Shannon for a while and maybe hope that he gets an opening. He certainly has been capable of running the balls. He's done that all week.
He's
But
done
Shannon-
that his whole life.
Yeah, but Shannon just has such great control of the white ball here in the last couple of days, Scott. It just seems like it's going to take almost an uncharacteristic mistake.
Well, coming into this match, I will honestly say that Alex is the favorite. But the way Shannon's been playing, it could be the other way around.
That's about the fourth time that he's put the cue ball over there, and that three ball's
This
been there for
time
a while. I
is
think it's
effective.
yeah. He's protected the 15.
And he's protected Shannon from being able to go up table. Can't see the 9. So if Shannon has to do anything, he's going to try and get him up table. He's going to
Can he
he's
skim
gonna
the
go off
6?
6.
Yeah, if he can
play
hit
the
the
ball
6.
to his side of the table like this.
Look at the speed here. That's real
and
good too.
Over brings that ball over. Yeah, now it's getting tough. Real tough.
Yeah, Alex is going to run out of options pretty soon here, or at least unless he moves the few of the balls.
Now he can soft kick behind this 13, lay it to the bottom rail, and probably protect the bank on the 15. But he doesn't have much.
How about just rolling up and getting the 15 out of there and coming a little bit towards behind the 3, towards the diamond behind the 3?
The 15?
Yeah.
It's touchy with this much distance. It's
Yeah,
really
I guess you're
scary
right.
shot.
I guess you're right. It is pretty
He's
tough
going to
from
shoot a
from that
nice
far.
shot. He's going to soft kick behind the 13. And that's what he did. And he protected the bank. I called that shot
You did.
exactly. And I think that was the right shot. He didn't have anything else from there. I expect Shannon to put him up table again. Excuse me.
I was thinking if Shannon could 3-rail to 12, Scott, and go up table, but I'm not sure he's got the angle to do
rail. You mean 2 rail?
it. 2-rail, yeah.
Okay.
He can, but he can't.
Yeah, it's tough, Kenny. He might. I like that shot though. I like playing
Maybe with
it
a
2
high
rails over
right.
towards the 2.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
towards the 2 and putting him up in the corner again.
Where he was, right? Yeah.
Maybe we can't tell from here what he can do. He's coming off the 10 or the 6. He's coming off the 10. I don't like this shot. Now Alex can play this 6 ball towards his pocket, at least. And the 3-13 is tied up. So now Alex has got a couple of options. He might be able to do something with the 2 ball. Because he's got a bad angle on that 6. The cue ball
Yeah,
is
it's
coming
right
towards
to the
corner.
pocket. Yeah,
Right.
it's coming right to the
It
pocket.
is. But he can do something with this
Yeah.
2 ball.
Yeah, the only other thing, and it's again from so much distance, would be to undercut the 6, try to glance it a touch off the 1, and
And
control
that's-
your cue ball behind
Right,
the
and that's what I was
3-13.
speaking
Yeah,
about. Do something with it.
right.
But with the 3 and 13 tied up, that is really good for Alex.
Yeah, it's like a couple of soldiers sitting
It
out
sure
there
is.
protecting his hole.
Right. Well, he's doing something with the 6. Watch the cue ball here. He
No
didn't
rail.
get a rail. He left the bank on the 15. Just doesn't look like Alex to me. And the cue ball was going right towards the corner, Kenny.
Yeah,
no
it
matter
was.
what he did with it.
And I'm sure that's why he hit it as soft as he did. He didn't want to scratch, but he caught the 6 into the one ball too heavy. Has he got a bank on this?
I don't believe there's a kiss, but
Get
if there
behind
is,
the
it's going
6.
to be close. Watch for the kiss here.
Yeah, cue ball behind the 6 if he doesn't kiss.
No kiss, not even close.
Swish.
And
Swish.
I'm telling you, though, the 313 is going to cause him problems, and you never count Alex out. As long as there's 8 balls on the table, Alex is in this match.
All right, just float straight up the table for the 12 next.
Well, is there a lot of room for this ball?
Well, it looks
Does he
kind
have
of
a full pocket?
It looks tight, but I think he can hit it with
He
the
must
stroke
have.
he needs,
Right.
Scott, to
Sure.
get to the center of the table for the 12.
He's got a full pocket, I think. Yeah, he hit it good. And this shot here looks easy, okay? But when you're actually standing at this table and you get down on the ball, you realize that this is a foot longer than a normal shot on a 9-foot. And it does make a difference.
Needs to hold the angle so he can go from the 9 to the 2.
He's got a perfect angle
Yeah.
on this ball.
Yeah.
Now he's going to
Over and across.
yeah, above the side pocket.
Right. And what
If-
angle does he want on the deuce, Scott?
I think he just wants to get anywhere where he can make it, you know.
Could he come up here?
You're not
It gets-
trying to.
How about getting straight in on the 2, floating up, and being able to bank the 3?
Right.
Yeah.
But you can make the 3 or the 10. I think he's just going to focus on making this ball and getting a shot on the 2. And maybe he might not even play shape on the 2. I'm not sure. Okay, he did.
And
He didn't hit it.
Well, he wanted to make sure he went way wide of that side pocket. Now he doesn't have the angle to get behind the 313.
He's actually got a better angle, though, because if he makes this or misses this, he's going to be on the other side of the stack.
Little added protection then with the angle itself. But he probably won't get another ball if he makes this. But I think
No,
he'll be content to take his 5 and play a good safe.
I would be. Well, this is a peculiar spot. You want to get over a little bit further there.
Yeah, he kind of put a cinch stroke on it.
Yes, he did.
All right, that's 5 for Shannon, and Alex owes 1 for that no-rail scratch last inning. First game.
Alex told me at lunch, he said that he's really struggling with his break. He doesn't know how to break on this table. And before we played our match today, you know, I give Alex a lot of credit. He's pretty much the only person out there that I fear right now, and for good reason. He told me, he said, man, I'm struggling with my break. And I said, but you can figure that out. And he hasn't. And from what I see, he really is struggling. And maybe, you know, if you're not breaking them good playing this game, that will hurt your confidence.
Yep. Well, the break's a weapon.
It's a huge weapon.
Yeah.
I think is he going to? Okay, very smart. Shannon's playing real smart. I got to give it to him, you know. He's a good friend of mine. He's playing smart. He's not leaving this kid anything. That's one of my weaknesses.
That's how smart he is. He knows he can't.
Right.
Shannon's got a lot of discipline.
Oh,
and
he
he's
sure
been playing
does.
one pocket since he was about 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I started when I was 18, just playing pool. He's in trouble here, Kenny. He
Just put the 11 on his side and go down
He's
table
going to put the 10 on his side.
and stick there. Okay.
And his demeanor, man, it just doesn't look right. I guess I just haven't noticed it. You say he's been like that all week?
Yeah, he has. He has.
Jeez, join the club, because that's how I've been. All right, there we go.
Oh, that accomplished a lot. That shot did.
Sure
it
did.
opened all 3 of them up. And once they're out of the way, the 11's going now anyway, I think. Draw him
actually-
between the 1-4?
No, he's got a pretty good shot here. I
Two
think.
rail
He
the
can
11
two-rail
and
the
come
11
behind.
and put him
Come
on the-
behind.
No, just put him on the 8. You know, what goes? Two-rail the 11
Yeah.
and stick him on the 8. The 1's going to have him hooked
Right.
from the 11 being close to his pocket, if he can do it. Okay, well,
Well, that's what I was thinking. Just
put him on the
wedge
8.
him in there, and don't be so concerned about getting the 11 anywhere, but just on your side of the table.
yeah, well, you put him on the 8. There was no way to get him below the 13-3-5 there.
Shannon's probably got to play off the 10 ball here, Scott. Right?
Yeah, it's so hard to see.
Yeah, just got to go forward.
I can't see. Okay, there. Oh, yeah, he laid the cue ball down good again. I mean, he laid it down really good.
Now, Scott Frost would play the 1 off the 14.
1 off the 14. Nah, probably not here because you're not going to get anything. But I would try and do something aggressive. I mean, he owes 1 and Shannon does have 5.
Well, right. I mean, if he keeps this
You
up,
have to force the issue in
Right.
this position.
you got to try to force Shannon into a mistake.
You do. And if that means leaving him a shot, then the only way to get a shot sometimes is by giving one.
Right.
And you have to do something. And it may make you look stupid, but if it works, it makes you look like a hero. So,
Well, if it gives you your best opportunity to maybe have a chance to win the game,
right.
then it's the right thing to do.
But Shannon actually placed the 10 in a spot where I don't even think, and he called the extension. They do get 1 extension per game. It's another 60 seconds. Shannon put the 10 in a spot where I don't believe Alex can come off of it and put him under the 5 and 13.
No, I don't think he's heavy enough on
Right.
it. Yeah, and plus the cue ball's on the cushion, so he can't dig down.
I see maybe a kick, maybe a 2-rail kick under the 5. Clipping the 5 to your side and going into the 3-13. I mean, you've got to do something here, Kenny. That's what I'm saying. If you don't,
Yeah,
you know, he's kicking.
Yeah.
No, he's coming off the 8. Oh, I don't like this.
off the
I
8
don't
and
like
around
this.
these balls.
I don't like this.
Well, he kind of had to take a chance there.
But
He
the
wouldn't.
8-7 were lined up to his hole. I mean, I think he's better off kicking behind there, getting those 3 balls out.
Yeah.
Moving those balls, taking a chance to move the balls out. You know, but like you say, he had to do something.
It's going to be over here in about 2 minutes or less.
2 seconds.
No, 2 seconds, right? Yeah. Bingo. 3-13 and 1-0.
And he countered his break. Shannon's going to be breaking.
7 playing for 1.
And it's a lot different breaking on this 10-footer. We're back. We're back.
He needs to match 1 game tonight.
Shannon leads 1-0, and he is breaking. And he's been breaking good, Kenny. He's been breaking good. He's
He's
doing
been
everything
breaking
good.
really good the last couple of days. We've been talking about that too over the last day and a half. Shannon and I have. He struggled a little bit the opening match with Efren. He couldn't find it, and he found it in his very next match against. I think it was Corey.
Okay. Yeah, look at perfect hit. The
Almost-
11 is laid up.
And well protected.
Okay, right away I see something, and because Alex is in a terrible spot. Now, okay, I think he's going to play the 6 ball. I think he's going to play the billiard off the 13 with a lot of right-hand English, throwing the 6 towards the pocket. He doesn't have anything here.
Let's get an overhead real quick, and we can describe what shot Scott's talking about. He's saying Alex is going to come in here
With right-hand English,
right-hand English, carry the
throwing
6 ball
the 6 in
into this
and the
pocket.
cue ball continuing on this way. If he makes it, he's going to get another shot on something up here. Now, I shoot this shot regularly. Corey Duell shoots this shot regularly. He's looking at it right now, trust me. Now, if he has enough room to come to the top side of the 2, Kenny, he could make the 11, okay, and play the 2 up table into the 6, but he doesn't. And I'm telling you that 13-6 lane is laying good. He might have to do something. He's looking at it.
He sure is, and he did take an extension, Scott, so this is obviously pretty important right here.
I called the shot.
Oh, are you
I
the
called
man
it.
or what?
All right. Great shot, kid. I don't know where you learned it from, but great shot.
You know, you got a little potential.
Hey.
All right, now where's he going next? Is he going to?
He's not going up table. That's too dangerous because if he goes
No,
up table and doesn't get a shot.
Can he come back to where he is now for the 13?
No, he's got a low angle.
Okay.
But he can come back if he can get below,
Yeah,
above the 10.
Okay, he's
Like
drawing
going towards the
between
11.
the 10 and the
Right,
11.
There you go, going towards the 11. And that's okay, right there, because he's going to get a bank next. If he doesn't get a bank next, then, I mean, he is going to get a bank next. But I don't think it's profitable. Because nothing else really goes in his pocket.
And he can't slide the cue ball towards the 15.
But
can
listen,
he?
he's out of a huge trap, Kenny. You know, I mean, he's out of a huge trap. And sometimes you gotta go. It's on my DVD, Power One Pocket. But he made a good shot there. I personally don't risk banking. Well, I do risk banking this ball because I think he can get a shot on the 13. That's the only reason. But if you miss this bank, it could cost you the match.
Well, sure. Then look at all those
at least
balls
the
that go
game.
for Shannon.
Right.
There's at least 6 or 7 that go. Actually, there's like 8 or 9 that go.
And he knows this, Kenny. This is bad percentage right here. He knows the percentages are against him because he can only get one more, I think, if he makes this. Okay, he made it, but now he
Gets
can only
off
get
the
one
rail.
more. He's not getting any more than this. I wouldn't believe.
The only way I see him getting another one, Scotty, is if he goes forward with a lot of top left and plays for the 7 ball.
He's going into the 5. I don't even think that's
He'll
possible.
be-
It's not even possible.
Okay, so he's going to clip the 5 where I don't
He's
think
out of the trap, Kenny. He's not only is he out of the trap, he's got 4. I like playing the 11 up into the balls and getting something to your side. I really do. Getting the 11 out of there. He's going to hit the 5 here. See? And he missed, and I called it. You got to play the 11 up table there, Alex. You know that, and that's why he had pressure on himself. The ball he missed is going to cost him. That's unfortunate. He could have played the 11 up table.
Yeah, I see
and
your
pushed something
shot.
to your side.
I see your shot.
And that's why he had the pressure on him. The percentages there were no good. And don't worry, I'm my own worst critic. I've done it a million times. It's so much easier from the outside to play this game. When you're not playing good and you're not thinking right, you make bad decisions and it costs you dearly.
Well, which ball is he going to start with here? But just
9 ball.
give him the 11. He's
ball.
going to try to make it nice and clean. He doesn't really want to move the 11 too much.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a huge pocket with the 9, and he's going to play the cue. You know, he can do pretty much. He's got a couple options, but I think he's shooting the 9 here, unless he's jacked up over the 7. If he's on top of the 7, then he'll play the 14.
14, he can draw into the 3.
But then the 14 might not have a big pocket.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know,
got
if
this.
he slow rolls this, even if
playing
it
the
clips the
14.
11, he'll be okay.
Well, he can't clip it too much or he won't
No.
get a shot. He played it off the ball. He didn't have a pocket, Kenny, a good pocket. So he tried to play it off the ball, hit it a little too thick, and it didn't fall. And you can best believe Alex is banking this ball because now balls go.
Well, sure. Yeah. Now he's going to get way more than 1 here if he
He's
can
gonna
execute
get out.
this. He
He's
should
gonna
get out. He should
He'll get out if he makes this.
He's got to get up past the 9, right?
No, I think he's playing the 15 next. Yeah, he's playing the 15 next. He's not on a sweet angle here. He doesn't, you know.
That's why I thought he might try to go up for the 13 or the 7,
That's too risky.
only because I didn't know if he could get another shot after this.
I think he's going to try and play the 9 next. Maybe not. Yeah, he missed this ball.
Came up again, Scott. That's what he did on the
Jumped
other
up.
ball. He come up, yeah.
Or
Shannon probably can't believe he's back at the table this quick.
He's got a lot of life, so this is exactly what happened when I played him. I had several chances. Oh, boy. I hate it when I beat somebody to the shot, Kenny, and then I don't do anything. You know, it's very frustrating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 balls right
they're
there
all
for
there.
him.
They all go, yeah.
I mean, you know, and they do all go.
All right, now on a layout like this, Scott, where you need them all, Oh, but the
Well, he
one, of
doesn't
course.
need 'em all.
Well, yeah, well, he doesn't. He needs 8 of the 9.
Well, there's 10 on the table.
Oh, I didn't see the one-up table. Okay, but nevertheless, what I was going to ask you
Okay.
to tell everybody is, where do you go from here? Do you go up past the
First-
7-1 and
first-
start working your way
Yes,
back up? You
yes.
go as right. That's
The first ball I think you want. Well, yeah, the first ball you want to get on is the 1 ball. Good question, Kenny. For sure. You want to
So-
come around for the 1, in
so
my opinion. but
either angle on the 1 works, and even if you're straight in, you still have the 9.
he hit that really poor.
Hit that way too full.
Hit it way too full, and this is really bad because he's not happy with that because you can't control the cue ball on this shot, and it could go into the side
It
pocket.
could go right through everything, or it could kiss a couple balls and still go in the side. You're right.
He was unhappy with that.
Missed it.
You missed it. You called it. Well, you know, listen, I'm first to tell you, this table will make you play bad at times. I mean, you're dealing with another foot. Angles are different. Banks are different. English is different because of the travel distance. So,
And does all that kind of come into play as far as your auto thought process goes?
absolutely. You're
So
over
you
the
find
ball
yourself
and you're
not knowing
second
what to do,
guessing. You're
yeah.
second guessing, and that's for everybody.
Play for the bank next.
Hey, oh my God. Excuse me, but jeez.
That's 6. Playing for 2.
Oh, Alex, come on, man. I don't even know what that was, Kenny. You know, like
Yeah,
you say,
why didn't he just
play for the bank?
Sure. And then go behind the 8.
He was trying to come up and down and get a shot on the 12, 5, 8, 9 or
Not
something.
at that speed.
He was trying to come up and down. That's
But
how bad he hit it.
But if he hit it as thin as he needed to with that speed, it would have gone
exactly.
up, down, and back down.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But I mean, obviously, that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
And look what he did. He completely trapped himself. Shannon's got to be thinking, Christmas come early? Oh, my goodness gracious. And it's coming back to his side.
7 may help him out.
And it did. Oh, man, that 7 really helped him because Shannon could have
Sure.
made that 3.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Makes it 3. He should have another chance to
That's
get out.
huge that 7 didn't fall on the side. And there's a lot of heat on you on this shot because you got distance. If you don't make it this time, Alex is going to win this game.
Scott, what about cutting the 13 at the 3?
He's got to do
Can't control the
something.
cue ball?
It's a point where Alex needs to. He's got to do something with the 1 or the 4
Shoot
or
the
the 7.
8-9 at the 3.
No, he's got to shoot the 1 or the 7. Both of them go off the 3. Yeah, he tried to play it past the 3.
Yeah, there wasn't much room.
If you catch
Even
the
if-
rail first, you're all
Oh,
right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's what he tried to do. But the distance, once again, is a hindrance. Alex is not out of the woods yet, Kenny.
No, he's not.
He needs the bridge. What he's going to do here, guys, is he's going to play the 4-up table, caroming the 3.
Make the 3, yeah.
And he is going to get somewhat out of the trap, but not completely.
Well, he needs the 4 on his side.
Right, he
Didn't
can't
get
do
there,
it.
but
He
it's
didn't
all
have the
right.
angle
Yeah, he
to
didn't
do
have the
that.
angle,
He didn't
but-
have the angle to do that.
Well, he's
Right.
still in a fairly good position here, leading 6-1.
He's leading 6-2.
6-2
Kenny.
now.
And he's in a bad position, if you ask me. I think Shannon's going to be able to thin this 1 and put him at the top center spot of the table. Oh boy, he didn't hit it. Jeez. You see where the cue ball's headed?
Yeah.
If he gets him to that top center spot, he's in trouble. Alex can just soft kick behind this 1 now, coming to the bottom cushion, kicking the 1 up towards the 7. Not nearly that hard, no need to. But now he's going to get out of the trap.
Just because Shannon failed to get that cue ball all the
That's
way to the
right.
short rail.
And this is what he did. And that's exactly what he did. He's out of the trap now. And almost completely out of the trap. Even though those balls are on his side, Shannon has to do something with one of those balls. So Yeah, that was huge. Not getting the cue ball to the top rail. Okay. Well, I can tell you what he's going to do here. What do you think, Kenny? He's going to cross
Bank
the
the
7.
seven.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's going to cross the 7 over
Come
to his
down,
side and come down.
Yeah.
What Kenny means by come down, he's going to bring the cue ball down to the bottom rail.
Yeah, past the 1 and the 9.
That's right.
In between the 1, 9, and the cushion.
He's not doing that? Okay, he's 2 railing the 1.
Maybe he's just going at the 1.
He's
Accomplish the
two-railing.
same thing with the cue ball. And
That's good. Whatever it is, get him up table. That's fine.
right, Alex is in the driver's seat ball count-wise, and he wants to get the balls up table if he
Yeah.
doesn't have anything easy here.
Shannon might have a clean bank
Yeah,
here.
I think he's got a bank that way.
Okay, he played it a different way.
Might have just wanted to open some stuff up
I actually
here.
like the way he played that bank.
Gives him a lot more threats now.
Sure does open things up. If Alex can see the 13, he's going to play the same shot he just played, which is 2 railing it. And if he gets fortunate, he'll 2 rail it into the 8 and push them both up table a little bit more. If not, Alex will play the 8, pushing balls up table. But I think he can see the 13, and he is going to 2 rail it, playing the cue ball to the bottom rail. This is what he did. This is a good shot. Now that's a threat. It's on his side. Shannon's going to cross it to his side. Unless you see anything, Kenny, I really
No,
don't see
I don't
anything.
see anything better except 2 railing the 8, and I didn't really think that was any
Well,
better than
that ball skid.
That's really cold.
It skid.
Yeah.
It caught.
Yeah, you could tell because the 13 didn't move very quickly.
And the cue ball should never take that path. Just straight up, no way. So
Right.
we know that ball skid, and this music ball tends to collect dirt and dust, and I have to have it wiped off several times in my
You know,
match.
it's funny. The 3 just being spotted took half the pocket away for the 5 because he was going to play 13-5 for his last 2.
Right.
And now he may have to come for the 8. The 5 may go.
6, playing for 2.
The
I
5
mean,
does not go.
But it looks awfully close.
I think he's going to play the 13 and just drift over for the 8. He made it.
And he's
Drifted over for the 8.
Or the 3 now. Either one.
Well, you're going to shoot the
Yeah.
8. No reason to shoot the 3 for you folks at home in case you miss it. You're going to leave the 8 or the 4 or the 9. You shoot the lowest ball at all times when you need one. Well, we got a match now.
1-1, yeah.
1-1, and we're
And,
having fun.
You know, there had to be
Now 1 game apiece.
5 or 6 mistakes each in that rack. It was especially that little bit there in the middle that just kept going back and forth, and either guy wanted to win.
You know what, Kenny? I thought you were going to say there had to be 5 or 6 great shots that I called in that match.
I was going to say that, but I hadn't counted them up yet.
Oh, I love you, Kenny. Best tournament director in the world, and you deserve it. I want to say thanks to Accu-Stats one more time, and let's make it happen, because it's happening. Let's see how he breaks them, Kenny. Good Lord, try something different, man. Okay, well, he didn't. He's not getting that cue ball high enough. He didn't against me. Look at the 3 ball. This is not a good break. He's not happy with his break, and I think that's what's really downing him right now.
Well, sure, because it's not giving him any sort of an advantage.
No,
He's basically
it's a
coming to the
disadvantage.
right. He's basically coming to the table on his first inning after the break as if the other guy broke.
That's exactly right. It's almost like the other guy broke him. He might just soft kick this below it, and
Awesome.
oh boy, that's a tough shot. And I didn't like that shot. You got to be playing real good to hit it like that.
Well, he is playing real good, but
I mean, that's really risky though,
It is
because if he hits
risky,
it a
I know.
hair thinner, he's selling out the 2 and the 1.
exactly.
And he might already sold out the 2
Well,
because I'm
but-
thinking Alex is shooting here because he's going to get rewarded if he makes this 2 ball.
Well, that he is, because the cue ball's going to go into the stack in a way where a whole bunch of balls will go to his side.
There's one problem. The 8-6 is definitely close to going to Shannon's pocket with the 3 there.
Right.
I think you got to shoot the 2.
Yep, I agree.
And this is what he's doing. The rewards are endless.
See if he stays down, Scott.
He did.
He did stay down, and he made the ball.
And he got no shot.
Wait, that's cold. That is
Well,
cold. 5-10 off the 9, but how do you get there?
no,
Can't do
I think
that.
he crosses the 3 here. He plays to overcut it. He's got to get that 3 out of the pocket. Nothing goes in Shannon's hole. He doesn't even see the 3. He's got a
He might-
perfect window. Right?
I don't know if he can cross it.
He can see the 3. He can see the whole 3. He can cross it. You just play it thin. Play the cue up table. I don't like this shot.
Well, he's trying to play it safe.
I like it more now, but I still don't like it if you get the 3 out of there. He doesn't have much he can do. He could have played it safe with the 3 too, you know, Kenny. He could have just played it thin over into the 5-10. Oh boy.
Is he looking? Is he
watch
looking at the
this.
Is he looking at the
Yes.
15-6 off the 13?
Right, and placing the cue ball underneath the 14.
Exactly.
If the scratch isn't on. He's coming
Well,
with
you
a
play
big
all
shot
you
here.
play all cue ball here if you play this shot, right? Don't you?
Yeah, you do, but I mean, it's hard to do anything with the cue ball except roll it. You just got to hope that it doesn't scratch. The
You
6
got to play it extra thick.
This is going to be tough for Alex after this. He's not going to like this shot if it doesn't scratch. Oh, really? He hit it differently than I thought he would.
Yeah, he did too.
Right.
Yeah, and he must have seen that doing what we thought he was going to do wasn't the right thing.
Obviously. Or he would have done it.
Exactly.
I think he's got room to kick under the 3.
Yeah, he does.
This guy's not looking at the 3. You need to move the 3. Because Shannon cannot bank the 14. I don't understand what he's looking at here. Nothing banks in Shannon's pocket if he kicks below the 3 and sticks the cue ball, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's looking at.
Yeah, and the 15-6 is completely wired to Shannon's hole. I've got a great view of that. I have a perfect view. He can. Can I get an overhead shot? Are we on the overhead? He can just kick the 3 up into here, into these balls, and stick the cue ball just right around here. Shannon can't bank this ball. None of these balls bank. I don't understand. And you can do something in moving this dead ball.
There must be something about the 3 he doesn't like, Scott. That's
Well,
all I
there's
can
nothing
say.
about it.
Unless your angle is deceived by the half inch
not.
that's blocking it. And I don't think so. I
It's
think he can
not.
get under there just
He
like
can.
you do.
Low right hand English. It has to be deceived, Kenny. I mean, it has to be deceived. It has to be deceived if he's doing this.
Four rail kick.
I mean, it's got to be deceived if
Right.
he's doing this.
This is a really nice shot when it's executed. Is he short enough? He is.
He's
He is.
perfect.
He's right on the number.
He'll take that
No,
all day.
Even the foul is okay.
That's what I mean. He'll take
Yeah.
it all day.
Yeah, that ball position is worth a point.
Boy, nobody clapped at that shot. I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a shot. Because to place that in between the 8 and 3 with the correct speed to hook him on the 14, he just reversed this whole game for you folks at home. Losing that ball means nothing to him. He's out of the trap now.
Yeah,
you
none
know.
of you guys are worried about having to run 9 or 10 to win a game versus 8. It just
Right.
doesn't. It's just not a big deal.
Well, I'd certainly love to hand somebody $1 to get back 10. You know, and that's basically what he did. I mean, he's got a chance now. He's reversed it. Shannon's got to do something. Maybe he didn't hook him, though, Kenny. He's got to kick it. He's going to kick to the bottom rail. That's what he did. And Whitey got loose. He didn't want Whitey that far up. Yeah, Alex has got plenty of options here, Kenny.
Yeah, he sure does.
And as good as he shoots, I think he's shooting his 12.
Shoot the 12. You got to shoot the 12. You're coming right on this side of the 8
Well.
ball with the cue ball if you hit it soft.
You can play the 3 into the 8 and get him out completely, and he's out of the complete trap. If he misses this 12, like you say, do you think he's coming below? He's shooting either shot. I'm starting to play pretty bad.
No, you're not. I just think he just has a different way about going
Oh,
about
no.
things.
Cue ball.
Yeah.
Cue ball.
Gone.
Cue ball. Cue ball. It's not gone, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It almost looked like it kind of drifted to the center a little bit in
It
the
did.
last quarter, half
It
an inch.
drifted to the left.
Yeah, to the center of the table.
And all I've said all week is this whole table drifts to the left as we're looking at it. I missed that ball and handball with Corey, and it cost me the match. It drifted off on me about
Yeah.
an inch and a half.
The 3 ball, I remember that shot.
Yes, it was the 3. But Alex never looked at this ball, and I'm telling you, it's pretty darn close.
Yeah.
If anything, if Shannon does miss this ball, the 6 will be coming to the right here. I don't think he's going to miss this. Alex is uncharacteristically not looking at the stack. I think he's overlooked a couple shots. Makes me feel good. We're all human.
Is the cue ball going to hit the
2 seconds.
He's down on the shot. It's okay.
There it went. He didn't get rewarded for this. He could have got something a lot better than this. He's not happy with this. He's got to stretch. It is extension. And once he makes this ball, what's he got next, Kenny?
I'm wondering, can he slow drag it with left and go at the 7:15?
Not with this distance.
Okay.
He's just got to make this ball, you know?
Can he go up
too
and,
risky.
up and down
He
and
probably
kind
can.
of go towards the 8 ball?
Probably can. That 14's a problem.
It is. How about up and down playing for the 13 or the 12,
I
whatever
like
that stripe
to
is?
the toe. I
yeah.
do like that.
Yeah, I like
do
that better
that.
too.
Maybe he's shooting your shot. Maybe he's spinning it. I wouldn't shoot it like that. He is.
Yeah. See, I thought he'd get that stripe if he came into that
Good
7.
call.
Yeah,
Good
that
call.
7:15.
He's left-handed, which helps him on this shot, but he's short.
Bridge.
The bridge. The clock will stop. At any time they ask for the bridge or an extension, the clock stops.
Or to put on your cue extension, they stop the clock for that too. All right, where's Whitey going? Into the 9?
I think into
or
the 11.
Into the 11.
He does
How about-
want to hit the 5.
Can you go between the 5 and 11?
I think that's where it's headed. Ooh.
Needs a good bump here. Didn't get it.
That ball,
Yeah, yeah.
ball looked like it skidded again. I watched the cue ball there. It looked like it didn't catch right. Well, he can make this too, right?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, he can make the 2. I'm trying to think where he's going to go. It's going to be pretty hard to do anything but draw the cue ball here. I wonder if could he draw down, get behind the 14? I'm
He
not sure
can.
I'm not sure that passes.
I think it's more natural to get to the 12
Get
again.
to the 12, yeah. But the 14 could be kind of your target. He may be.
So Shannon's got 3 playing for 4? 2, 3, 4.
4, 8, 12. Yeah, there's 12 on the table.
Yes, that's correct. Well, this is a big shot right here, Kenny.
Yeah.
He made the shot. He's not going to have another good one. Uh-huh. Okay, well, Shannon having 4, he's a slight favorite in this game. And I say a slight favorite because every single ball on the table besides the 14 is on Alex's side. And until Shannon does some work from here, I believe that Alex is right here in this game.
Just kind of going through this and up behind
I
the.
think he's moving some balls.
Yeah. Played the carom.
And he left the 9. That was risky.
Yeah.
I think that was risky.
Alex going to need the bridge or the extension. Here's Shannon's combination on the 15-6.
He gets
2
unfortunate
15-6.
here. It's unfortunate. He caught the 10 a little thin, or I think he gets a better shot. But he hit it good.
All right, the last time Alex shot with the bridge, he screwed his position up.
He's got natural shape here. He's
Well,
going to
sure,
get a
he's
shot on
gonna-
the 10
right.
regardless. He's just got to make the ball. Made the ball. He's got a shot on the 10. That 1 and 4 is going to be causing him problems later on if he's still in the game. He is going to get on the 8 next here, Kenny.
Yeah, 8, 11, and then bank to 15, right?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you're right. I like that. I don't think he wants to mess with going up table for that 12. You gotta play to get on this 8. I don't know how easy it is to get on this 8, though, to be honest with you. It's not as easy as it looks. The 11 is there.
No, he's almost got to drag draw it to
Right.
the left, yeah.
Drag draw. That's what he did.
Nice shot.
Boy.
Right
Okay.
now,
Well, he's
got to
gonna
load it up here with inside. Just comes straight across.
No. He's got too steep an angle, buddy.
You think?
I think he's
Can't
going.
come back about where
He's
it is
going
now?
to the 12. He's
All
no
right.
way. He's got too
Okay.
steep angle.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Well,
going to
that's-
the 12.
That needs to go. That needs to keep going.
Oh, he's perfect.
Did he get
Kenny.
there? Did he
He's
get
perfect.
the angle to get on the other side of the 11?
No, he's perfect to go into the 1 and 4. Which is even
Oh, he's
better.
got the angle to go into the 1 and 4. That's great if he does. It looked to me like he was going to miss it, but I guess he can alter the angle a little bit here with the
I'm
hit.
telling you, it's close. He's,
Got to cheat the pocket to the inside.
well, you can't tell that from here, can you?
I'm looking
Oh,
here.
I see.
See, it looks kind of straight.
It does.
That's why, and he can't get here.
He's drawing it.
Draw for the 14 and hold
Boy,
the angle.
I don't like that.
He's got to. It's the only way he's going to continue to run.
No, he's drawing for the 11. That's the shot.
How'd he hit that?
That's the
Good
shot.
that he hit that. That's a 19.5-foot draw shot.
That's a good shot, but that was the only shot because the reason I'm stating that, Kenny, is when I said I didn't like drawing for the 14, if you don't get there, you're trapping yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got so many balls around your hole, so you have to either go all out or come the other way. You made a great shot, though.
Well, in just a moment ago, you said, when Shannon was at the table, even in shooting, you said
Alex could have
Alex was not, was not much of an underdog, and it may even be a slight favorite in the game,
That's
even though
right.
he was trailing 4-0 in
That's
ball
right.
count.
the way the balls were laying. And now look what we have. He missed this.
No, it's in.
Okay.
Line is at 6.
Now we've got Alex with a 2-ball lead, 6-4. And I'm telling you right now, Kenny, I see the shot here. Finally. I'm just kidding. But you bank the 5 into the 1-4. You open the 1-4 up.
Right.
Okay.
And you stick the cue ball right there, so
You
he
just
doesn't
play it
have a
down in the
bank.
corner pocket.
Yeah.
He's looking at it. You got to bank the 5 into the 1-4. Open those balls up.
Yeah. It doesn't look like you sell anything out.
Jeez, what is this?
Score is 6-4 in favor.
Watch this draw shot, folks. All the way down and all the way back for the 11, just missing the 14. And he didn't stroke it hard. He just went smooth through the ball. Q-tip acceleration.
I'm totally against the shot
I
he
would
just
pocket
shot.
this.
I'm totally against the shot Alex shot. I would pocket that for sure. Puts the pressure on Alex and Shannon's down in a ball count. That's a good shot. But
Oh, that's right,
the shot that
Shannon's-
Alex shot before was incorrect. He's supposed to bank the 5 into the 1-4. He needs to open those balls up. They're going to cause him major problems.
You think maybe he was trying to do it and he just missed
No,
running
he
into
didn't
them?
attempt. This is risky. This is risky. The reason I said that's risky is because the 4 was coming to his side, meaning Shannon's side.
Yeah, I had the score backwards when I
Did
said
you?
when I said he shouldn't pocket the ball on the side. I had Shannon with 6,
Right.
but it's backwards. Alex has 6 and
Right.
Shannon has 4.
Well, Alex hit that pretty good because what happens here is if Shannon decides to do anything with this 1 ball, he has to protect the 7.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is he can't leave Alex a
A
bank on the 7. So, if anything, he needs to get the cue ball up there behind the 14 somehow. And this is what he's doing. And he left a bank. This is not what he wanted, and that's what I just said. Alex has two choices here. He can see the whole 7 ball. So he can either play the 7, 2 rails up to his side and play the cue ball down in the lower corner pocket. He's not even looking at the 7, can he?
Is he looking at the 4? Can't be. No,
Okay,
he's playing the 7. He's playing the bank, Scott.
I mean, geez. He's bluffing me. He hit it good, I already know. He hit it good. You had to hit that ball pretty thick in order you can get it close.
Yeah, he didn't use any English. He kind of let the friction put the English on the 7 ball coming off the cushion, throw it towards the pocket.
7's out of play. Shannon does need 4, and they are in play.
Going to play this straight back.
It's a bad angle.
Yeah,
He's not
and
getting
he
anything.
can't get another one.
No, he cannot do that.
He was looking at the 5-4 bank. I don't know
He's
if
looking at
that's
crossing the 4 with using the 5.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's tough
that's
too.
pretty tough. Got to control the cue ball too and keep that over there. And you maybe sell out Alex kicking at the 7.
Great shot. He just played the 4 to his side of the table. Whether it got close or not, he wasn't too worried. He played the cue ball up table. Great shot. I really like that shot. He hit it great. Alex, obviously, I think 2 rail kicks behind. He's looking at the 5. I like 2 rail kicking behind the 4. If I can get an overhead view, I'll show you what I'm talking about. He's going to 2 rail kick behind the 4. The top players are good at it. Sending the 4 up this way. Cue ball staying around this area. He's looking at going straight at it. I mean, it's real tight. Yeah, he can do this too. He's going to get it out of there, and I agree with it. He let up on that stroke.
Yeah, he didn't want the cue ball out there.
No, he did not.
Well, despite Alex's still rather reserved demeanor, Scott, I think his game has surfaced a little bit
Yeah.
here in the last 30 minutes or so.
He really is trying.
He's a little more focused right
You're
now.
right. You're right. He really is trying, and he is focused. He's
But
trying to win.
Shannon's been solid as a rock. I don't, one mistake maybe this game, and then that couple of mistakes each the last rack, but
He's
Shannon's
going
not
here.
giving him anything easy.
He's going here. This is a big shot for everybody here. He's going to play the cue ball over there by the pink 4, and it's going to be coming 2 rails, the cue ball. 1, 2, and he hit it no good. That was a
He put the
very
whole
tough
game
shot.
on that shot, though.
And it was a very tough shot.
Yeah, but he bet the game on that shot. Alex needs 2.
And like I said,
Even
he
if
bet
he's
the game
straight,
on a
yeah.
very tough shot. He wasn't out of the game by any means. He only needs 4. Geez, that looked like something I would do.
Well, you can see Alex doesn't have a good angle to get to the 7
He's going to cinch this.
and bank the 1 towards the 7, probably.
He's definitely cinching this. He missed this ball.
No, he didn't.
Gosh, it looks like they're missing him. I can't
It does,
see. It looked like he missed it.
All right, now he's probably going to put a lot of focus on trying to get this ball to knock the 7 in.
Yeah.
But he
Cue ball's going to be,
down past the 14.
and Shannon's going to be in checkmate. He made it. He missed it. He made it. He missed it. He made it. He missed it. Well, Shannon's got to be happy to be at the table, right?
It's better than seeing him be racked up.
I don't know what he has.
Is he looking to go full on to the 1
Yeah.
and take them both out?
Right.
Is it a question of the angle, or is the 5 got
The
a piece
5
of the
is
1?
the question.
Yeah. Full on to the 1, thin off the 7, 7 across the table, and 1 up table.
Cue ball right there by the 1.
Yep.
That's the shot. I mean, you couldn't hit that any better. Very good shot. Very good shot.
Now does Alex risk banking the 5 for the
No,
win?
no.
Going all the way up table with the cue ball.
Knocking the 7,
Not
2
with the
rails
7
over
there.
to your side.
And cue ball back on the short reel.
Yeah, down by the corner, by Shannon's corner, on the bottom rail. But he's been doing things that I can't call because I'm not up at the table. But I'm definitely doing something with the 7, Kenny. I'm not banking this 5.
I think he's going all up near that far
Oh, he
corner
is.
pocket with the
Well, he
cue ball.
is, and
Yeah,
that's
I
risky.
mean, well,
I'm not shooting this.
he's confident enough that he can put this in front of the pocket and get the cue ball where he is. I mean, Shannon can't shoot here.
What do you mean he can't shoot?
You don't
He
think
needs them all. He's got to shoot. And if he doesn't shoot, then he can bank the 5 to his side, you know?
Well, that's what I was thinking.
He's going to bank the 5 to his side. And
Right. Give Alex one more opportunity to give you a better position than this.
Oh, boy.
Watch
What's
the one,
happening here?
off the one, it's in. Ooh, whoa, how does it get in there? How did that cue ball get in between the 1 and the point? There's no room.
There's no room.
Now it's tough for Alex to decide. Do
Well,
I
I
go
did-
all out for the bank and win the game?
Listen, this is why I said not to bank the 5
You said
before.
get the 7 out of
If you
there.
get the 7 out of there,
Yeah.
he's never in this position.
Right.
And one of the reasons I said to get the 7 out of there is because there's one ball on the table that you guys at home need to pick out that doesn't go in Shannon's pocket. And does go in Shannon's and not Alex's. And it's the 1 ball. Shannon can 2 rail the 1 ball. Good shot. Jeez, this kid's good.
Yeah, he's definitely awake.
Shannon can 2 rail the 1, but Alex can't make it. So he should have played the 7 up table. He got out of that jam, though. Jeez, that was a good shot.
That was a shot of an experienced player.
These guys are good. They're a little overpaid, though.
You would know.
Well, I think he's just got to play this up table. He's just going to play the 5 back up to his side. Just like this. About all I could do. He didn't like doing it either, trust me.
But notice when he does something like this, I mean, there is no offensive shot for Alex. I mean, he
there
might
is,
be,
actually. He
what,
can
2
bank
rail
the
to
4
14 or
No,
bank it,
just
just
one
bank
rail
it. Yeah.
He's got a shot, but the 5, because Shannon can't shoot the 5 if the cue ball's anywhere over there near the 1.
Right, because of the side pocket.
I don't know why he's elevated, though.
I don't think he was trying to make that ball, and neither does anybody else.
No, he was trying
He was
to
trying to
rail
rail it, yeah.
it. And I liked 1 railing it and just swinging the cue ball
Yeah,
back over towards
back
home.
over to the 1, because you
Right.
can't scratch that way.
Right.
And the way he played it, he almost scratched because he let up on his stroke.
Right. That's exactly right. Shannon doesn't like, and listen, I mean, this shot here is no hanger, this spot shot. And when you're down on it, it looks like you're on a 45-yard green. It's tough. It's not easy.
Well, plus you'd have to run into the 7 off the first cushion
That's-
there, and if you miss the 7, you're going to lose.
That's the other problem.
right.
He might be looking at banking this 7 to his side and strictly playing the cue ball.
Yeah, I like that.
But you got a big pocket up there that cue ball could scratch in. You got a big pocket up there that cue ball could scratch in.
It's not going to get there. It won't even get to the 1 ball.
Okay,
Played
well,
really good speed there.
sure did.
Really good speed. You know, he's doing what he can to keep the pressure on Alex, even though Alex only needs 1.
This is why the series has all been affected by the 1 shot where he didn't move the
take the
7
7.
up table. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing the domino effect that a decision like that can have when you're in such control of the game, and that was maybe the only thing that you should have done that could cost you, that
Absolutely.
could prevent you from winning.
That's right.
What he didn't do versus what he did do.
He has that 2-rail kick behind the 7 again. He doesn't like it. But I don't ever like going straight at these balls. I like kicking behind it to send the 7 up table. Because this shot, you can double kiss. You can hit
Or you
it,
can lose the cue ball if you hit it too thin, like that.
and you can lose a cue ball.
Right.
This
and
is
sell
exactly
the 14
why.
out. Now he's lucky it's on the cushion because Shannon might
He's
still be able to
very
go
lucky.
over and back for the 5.
He got very lucky there that the cue ball ended up right there.
You know, if I was Shannon here, I think what I would do, tell me, Mr. Freezer, if I'm thinking right. I don't know. I think it's too risky to go over and back for the 5, twice
I
across.
think you cinch
I
it.
would come over where the side pocket is and bank the 7 next.
Absolutely.
Okay. About where he is
I
now.
actually like the cue ball in the center of the table so you can bring the cue
Bring it
ball
around for the
behind
5. Yeah, okay. But
He's
I would,
jacking up.
I would never
He's-
try to play for the 5 here.
I don't think I would either.
Unless he's got the angle to go under it. That was asking a lot.
You know what? He wasn't
He's
playing
going
for
short.
the 5. He was trying to play for
Behind
the 7.
the 7.
Yeah, and then that was a good shot. And if he doesn't catch the 5, he could have done some real damage there. And I pointed this out too. And Billy and Cardone is one of my teachers and mentors. He would have already been spitting at me if I left that 1 ball there. The 1 ball doesn't do anything for Alex, and it 2 rails into Shannon's pocket. For you people at home, and you need 1 ball, and that ball is sitting over there, that 1 ball, you need to get it moved. Move it to the other rail to where you can 3 rail it to your pocket. Because the only thing that's going for it now is to Shannon's. That 1 ball is going to cause Alex fits. If Shannon makes this, he's coming 2 rails for the 5, and then he can 2 rail the 9. Watch the cue ball here. 1, 2, and okay, oh boy. Had some body English on that one.
This is just about the position Alex was in
Here
2 seconds
he's
ago.
had this shot 2
now
times already.
let's now see if he maybe got a little smarter, and now he'll play your kick shot.
I mean, the kick is a hanger.
Last 2 times he's had this shot, he's gone right at the ball, square, and he hasn't done well with
He's
either.
not even looking at moving the 7. He needs 1. You got to play tight in this position. Oh my goodness. What is this, Kenny?
I
What
don't
is
know,
he
but
doing?
even if he sticks the cue ball there, Shannon's left-handed. He's got a nice look at that 7 ball. Look at this.
Are you kidding me? I'm proud to say I just beat this guy. I don't know what that was, but jeez.
That was pretty damn creative right there.
Okay.
And he was able to get enough
Look at
distance,
this.
I think, on the cue ball where now Shannon can't take a whack at the
Look
7.
at the speed. I'd love to get a replay on that shot if Accu-Stats is willing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think he 3-railed that ball. Holy moly.
Yeah, it was 3.
And look at the speed to keep that 5 right there in the pocket. What a shot. Great, we're going to get a replay on this 3-railer. Oh, no.
Wow. He
tried
missed
to
it going
cross
in.
it.
Yeah, he missed it going in. All right, here's Alex. Here's Alex's 5-ball shot. 3 times across to his pocket. 1, 2, 3. And look at the cue ball.
And look at the speed.
Right.
What a shot on a 10-foot table.
All right, now, Scott, you need 1. It's a spot shot. Do you also have any concern about trying to move that 7 here, or do you go just all out to make the ball?
I think you go out to make the ball because the 5 and the 1 are technically out of play. I mean, I'm sure he's going to come below the 7, or he's going to hit the 7 here, but I believe he's going to hit the 7 here.
If it was me, I wouldn't go near the 7.
Oh, gosh. He jumped up. Man, he's jumping up.
I would have just played the spot shot and tried to just 1-rail the cue ball all the way back down the table.
Well, that's what he did.
Right. But obviously,
Damn sure does. I don't care what nobody says.
spot shot on a 10-footer isn't something that you guys are used to
I've
shooting.
I've missed 2 of them
Yeah.
already. You know, it's a totally different angle. Totally
Oh,
different.
exactly. It's way different.
One good thing in Alex's favor is the 1 ball
Well,
has
now,
been moved.
Now he can bank it. Alex could from the proper position. It's more of a...
Well, Shannon can't, though. That's
right,
my point.
Shannon can't.
I think Shannon's trying to make
Cross
the
corner
one.
and make
He's
the
trying
one.
to make the one.
That's right in the hole if he hit it.
Boy, he really let up on that stroke because it was dead in the pocket.
I can't come all the way back over here.
Now, does he kick at the 7?
He's got the perfect 2-rail behind the 7 again.
Right.
Boy, Alex looks tired. Looks like me. He's tired. I don't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know for sure what he wants to
He
do.
He doesn't like the 2-rail kick. The 7's out enough. Overhead shot, please. This is the shot. We all shoot it. I mean, the top players always shoot it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shannon didn't like that. Yeah, he got really lucky there. He got very fortunate.
Shannon's fortunate this game is still going on after the scratch and giving Alex the spot shot. Not that the spot shot was something that you'd say it's an automatic,
I agree.
but Shannon's had like 8 lives already in this game.
Well, if he can make this one ball, Alex is in big trouble. I don't know if he can see the one.
That looks good. That looks real good.
Well, he's going to get one for it, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, he's got to give him. Well, now he'll put the cue ball there.
I got a good shot here, Kenny.
Sure, you carry him into the 5 off the 14, send it to your pocket, and send the 14 upstairs.
Overhead shot, just like Kenny said. Kenny's the man. You play straight into this ball with speed. Cue ball, boom, knocks this ball up. Cue ball's traveling into the 5, you might get lucky. But you're moving this ball up table, and you've got the 1 up here, so, you're not going to lose the game on this shot.
What he's doing, is it? Yeah,
He's
he
not,
has to.
I don't know. But it's not what he's doing. He's not thinking. He left him open for the 1.
Yeah, he's going to make the
He's-
1, put him on the cushion, and another 1 in play. I'm really surprised. That's a pretty basic shot.
It is. He's not
As far
thinking.
as-
I don't know what's wrong with this kid. Alex is not like this. You've got to make the 7 and clear the 14. There. Now they're all in play. It's elementary. This ball's rolling off to the left.
Yeah,
And I told you the other day when I missed that ball in hand, it rolled to the left. Nobody wants to believe me.
that must be the side that the ocean's on.
Maybe. Shannon even pointed that it was rolling
Yeah,
off.
as soon as he hit it, he saw it.
And that's how bad it rolls off. I promise you, something's moving here. Oh my God, he almost double kissed this.
That better stop.
Something's bothering
That
Alex.
better stop, or he's going to bank it. Going to bank it and go 3 rails for the 5.
Well, he got real fortunate it didn't come
Yep,
down any further.
That's right. He's still looking.
He's probably going to have to shoot it, but he got
The
fortunate.
risk is, though, if he misses it and comes 3 rails, depending on where the 14 goes, Alice can bank the 5 for the win.
He made it. It's rolling up. It rolled up.
Yeah, but he had to make sure that cue ball stayed over there like that and didn't come all the way
That
down.
didn't affect the 14, though. The 14
No.
did roll up. Now he's kicking when you're not supposed to. Now he's going to make
Now-
the 1. Shannon's going to make the 1. Oh, boy, he got it to his side. I didn't think he could do that. Very good shot.
Yeah.
It looked like it was too close to the
I
corner
thought it was too
pocket
close to
shoot
the
that,
point.
right?
Yeah, I didn't think he could get in there. I
Me
thought he'd hit
neither.
it too thick.
I think Danny DiLiberto gave him approval on that. That's saying something.
Well, he's got to be careful he don't sell the bank out here. So what do you want to go bottom rail and then clip it coming out?
That's probably why he took a deep breath. That's a good question. It's risky either way, but you're right. You do not want to sell the bank out, and I think you're right. You want to go to the bottom rail with massive right-hand English.
Yeah.
Sending the 14, crossing the 14 over.
Oh, he's going the long rail first. Is he going right at it?
He's crazy. He's what he is. He can't shoot that shot.
What he is down 2-1 is what he is.
He knows he can't shoot that shot at that distance.
Alex is not going to miss the 14 ball.
Disappointed.
Yeah. I'm not sure that was the right thing to do there, but...
I liked your shot. My shot. Bottom rail, crossing it over. He's playing the 14 here.
Game. 2-1. The Lion. I have a short player timeout here again, ladies and gentlemen.
We got action, folks. Alex Pagulayan leads 2-1. Once again, I'll remind you, 60-second shot clock, 1 extension per game. He's broke him good, but the problem here, Kenny, is he didn't get that cue ball up high enough.
Right. He didn't protect the balls he left in front of his pocket.
I don't think he's happy with that. It's not a bad break. I can't tell over table if he can see the whole 12 ball. If he could see.
I don't think he can. I think he's only got half of it.
Then he'll be doing something with the 10-14.
Right. He's just going to have to clear them both if he can.
He might make the 14 for Shannon and clear the 10. Because it's laying on that angle.
Right. If he tries to do the other way, he may not get the 10 too far, and the cue ball will be on the wrong side of the table, as far as Alex is concerned.
I can't see what he could be kicking behind it. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. You got a bad roll there. Giving Shannon a thin cut, I don't know.
I don't think he can cut it in, Scott.
Okay.
It just seems like it's too far
Okay.
away from the side rail, you know.
Well, here's Shannon's forte, the bottom rail and crossing the 14 over. He's been hitting this shot so good.
Yeah.
If we can get an overhead, we can show you. Are we ready for the overhead? I don't think we're on the overhead over here. Okay, talking about this. He's kicking, sending this ball this way. He hits this ball great. The cue ball runs up table. He looks like he's. I think he can. I think he can cut this.
Yeah.
I think he can cut it with a lot of spin.
He's got to spin it, sure, to slow this cue ball down. Watch the scratch off the 14, maybe. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he's in good shape. And that definitely was cuttable. Those are shots I really like.
Mr. Freezer, if the 14 goes and he can draw back without
the 14
touching
does
it.
not go.
It doesn't?
No, the 2 does.
Well, no, 2, then the 14, and open the pack.
Okay.
Or 2, 14, and then the combination.
Well, I don't see any reason to do that. I mean, the 2 is available, then the 4, 9, and 1 are available. I believe you get what you got to get. The 7 also goes, I believe. You see what I'm saying?
I do now.
You draw it back, you get out to where you're guaranteed to get balls.
Yeah, get the 5 or 6 that are hanging there.
Okay, the 14 goes.
Yeah.
It's hard to see from here.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He probably
See what I'm saying?
That was no point in going into the pack with all those open balls. But I
Right.
think if he got the angle on the 14 where he could draw to the center of the table, or at least to where he can play the 7 and come over for the 9 or the 1 or the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Center left and out. And the 7.
Not
Not now. Now it's going to be the 4.
the pink 4.
Like maybe 4, 7, 1, 9, Scott?
Or the 4, 9, 7, 1, whatever.
Okay.
He's shooting a 7. He's going to draw out, which means he's going to draw to the side rail on Shannon's side and out for the 4.
Yeah, he must be straighter on that ball than the first.
He really stroked it.
Right, that's 4. And there's 3 cookies sitting right in front of him. So what's going to be the 8th ball? The combination?
Yeah, for sure. He's got to get to the. He's got to get to the 4, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
What I mean by that is he's laying a little funny on the 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's going to get a shot on the 9.
He'd like to get maybe out to the center on the table, play the 9,
Right.
to
Right.
come out for the 4.
Right.
Might have to pop this.
Tough shot, long distance,
Sure.
popping it.
Yeah,
He cinched it. He tried cinching it. He didn't even make it.
kind of jumped up just the littlest bit there, and Alex got some temporary life that he shouldn't probably have had.
I'm wondering if Shannon still loves the 10-footer.
You can see on the scoreboard on your screen how important this match is, with Shannon with a 2-1 record and Alex at 1-2. So obviously, a victory by Alex. They're both 2-2 and both still alive, really. But at 3-1, Shannon has pretty much a good control of his own destiny, knowing that if he would win his next match, he would be guaranteed no worse than a tie for the championship and a playoff. So there's an awful lot at stake here. What can he do, Scott?
Jeez, you
Yeah,
know.
what the heck can
I
he
think
do
he
here?
just long rail kick the one in.
Yeah.
But he's going to take a risk of leaving Shannon in a bank or something here. Oh, I don't like this. I think Shannon can bank the 13. Maybe not.
You know,
Maybe the
12
6.
well,
Does the
I
6
think
bank?
banking the 13, the 12 may get in the way coming over.
There's a 6 bank.
I don't know. I think the 15's got just enough of the angle into the cushion, because it's it's going to come short anyway.
He's banking the 4 into the balls. Gotta be careful here. He's already got 5. He doesn't need to try nothing too crazy. Oh man, somebody yelled right in his backstroke. That was a nice shot though.
That was a nice shot.
But he did leave Alex the 11, and he can at least bank this 11 and maybe get something moving his way. Playing the cue ball up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Gotta be sure.
Would Alex risk banking the 11 into the balls and going up table?
Yeah, you got to. The 9 doesn't pass the 13.
Right.
I'm saying bank the 11 into the 6 is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
into the little stack there.
Right,
Yeah.
of course. The 9 doesn't pass the 13. So
You'd have to be
you're
pretty
not
unlucky to leave
leaving.
him the 4 ball, you know?
Right.
And that would be from far away.
And this is what he's looking at doing. Or I mean, jeez. Okay.
How'd that work out? That's
That's
pretty
perfect.
well, yeah.
It's like perfect. And it doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's got to come look at the 12 to see if he sells that bank out. If he just gives it to him and puts him on the cushion.
I think he's fortunate that it's low enough that he's, you know.
Let's get the overhead here for a moment. Can he do this, Scott? Come in here, clip it, coming out.
You
Go
can't
here.
you can't control the cue ball, you know, the speed of
Right.
it. If you hit it too thin, the cue ball can come down this way and leave
Or
him
you-
a shot.
Yeah, or you could double kiss it too.
That too. How do we erase this?
Light tap. Got to find the sweet spot, I guess.
There we go. I think he's going to pocket this for him, Kenny.
Yeah, just as long as he doesn't sell the bank out.
It looks like he's trying to do something with this cue ball. Oh my. Oh, what's... Jeez. Good shot. Good shot. Played the cue ball around.
Yeah.
He was afraid of leaving Alex a shot on the 12. Alex needs 7. Shannon needs 3. There is a 3-railer on this 9, Kenny.
I
He
see
can
it.
3-rail the 9 if he can stop the cue ball right there. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, but if he stops the cue ball right there, he might sell out a back cut on the 6.
What do you mean? This is Alex's pocket over here.
No, but if he 3 rails a 9,
Stops the cue ball right here?
if he misses, can't Shannon cut the 6 in over
No,
here?
this is Alex's pocket.
Oh, this
Kenny.
is Alex's pocket.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, if this was
Okay.
Alex's pocket, he'd be shooting it straight in, buddy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. You understand, though?
Now I do, now that I know who's got what pocket.
It's all good. It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, I'm new around here.
It's
Come
all right,
on,
buddy.
you know.
It's been a long weekend.
Hey.
But he hit it real poorly, and it's going to be 2-2, just so everybody knows. Oh, my goodness. He's,
You're at 6, ready for 2.
boy.
You know, now he may not be able to get back for the 4. We
He's
have to
gonna
play the
bank
bank.
it.
Yeah, we have to play the bank. Yeah, that was almost a little happy.
He's actually looking at drawing it up into the 15-3.
Kissing over, so
Yeah.
we shoot the 4. Well, if it lays, if you know, the only thing you don't want to do is hit the 15 on the nose and stay right there.
As long as he hits the 15-3, he's a guaranteed a shot on the 4. There you go. Guaranteed.
Okay, and you're right. We're going to have a case game here in about 15 seconds.
I hope there's not another break. They're not going to
No.
take another break, are they?
They don't get another break. They've each had one.
Okay, they've each had another break.
2-2.
And I have a feeling that we're not going to see a very long, drawn-out final game here, Scott. I think both the guys have expended a lot of energy so far. They've been playing, going on 2 hours now. I know there's a lot at stake, but I
They
think
both
we're
seem drained.
Yeah.
They both seem pretty drained.
that second rack took a lot out of both the guys, or the third rack.
It's
They
a
were-
great format. I love this format, but for some reason I've had a couple issues, but I've been drained all weekend. You know, and it looks like everybody else is too. But I love the format. Good luck to both guys.
Let's see if he hits us a little firmer and gets that cue ball down towards the side pocket, Scott.
He's got to watch out for the 5 ball.
Oh, he's in the drink. No.
Look at this 5 ball. Like I said, he's got to watch out for the 5 ball. He just can't break. He just can't break. And Shannon's sick because that ball is supposed to scratch in his mind.
That could have come out a whole lot worse for Alex.
Yeah, I mean, if the cue ball scratches, the 5's out there, and Shannon's going to get it for you. He's banking the 7. Touchy shot. Couldn't hit it no better.
It's sweet. You know, I'm not sure he got a reward, though. I think that the stripes got him on the 8.
He didn't. He didn't get a reward. He's
He
threw his
can't-
hands up, and
Yeah, and he can't afford to twist it in unless he wants to risk selling something out. Although the cue ball's going in the right direction,
that's
but
unlucky.
yeah.
That's pretty. He hit that bank very good.
up against the 3 here.
I don't know why I have this feeling that Alex is going to give up. I just don't know why I have this feeling. I don't want to see it, but
Well, I hope you're wrong. I mean,
Me too.
I don't.
Me too.
You know, none of us have known Alex to hardly ever do something like that, unless he's just really out of sorts physically or something. Go ahead.
yes, here's a good shot again. If I can get the overhead real quick.
In the 3 behind the 5.
Oh, kicking
Oh,
behind the 5, sending the 5 this way. The cue ball up table. These good players shoot it all the time. You can't do anything really with the 5. You're going to leave the 8 cross corner. You got to kick behind it. That's what he's doing. This is what he's doing. Just like I said, he got so unlucky he missed the stack. Jeez. Did you see that?
I did. He
I
hit
mean,
it. He hit it
went
sweet.
below the stack.
He hit it
and then
sweet.
came over on the other side. Shannon got a big break there. Shannon got a real big break there. I called the shot. He hit it perfect. Got unfortunate. He missed everything in town.
He's got to thread the needle here.
Wow. I'd like to have seen that shot executed because that would have made a real good match. Shannon's got a good shot here, Kenny.
He's just going to stun this over somewhere in the vicinity of the 312.
butchered it. He really butchered it, too.
Sometimes you have a tendency to want to steer the cue ball on a
And it
shot
looked like
that.
that's what he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I know Shannon's saying this lucky little sucker.
Yeah.
But you can't ask for a better opportunity than that. You know, he makes that ball, he's got a shot in the 8, then he's probably going to get a bank.
Can he miss the 13 with the cue ball? I'm not sure he can.
It's
With a
tight.
12.
It's tight. It's tight, missing a 12.
Yeah, you almost have to overcut the 3 to miss it. Kind of go with the 10. Might even be more to the right of the 10, coming off to the 8 or the 8. He's got to decide
He's
what
going
kind
to
of a
take
stroke
he's going to take an extension here, I believe.
Yeah, this is also tough to reach unless he wants to shoot it left-handed, which he rarely plays left-handed too. Inside English.
Oh, well, Shannon loves this.
He screwed himself good there.
Jeez, really did.
Well, is he putting himself in a position where he's got no choice but to shoot the
No,
one ball?
No.
Okay.
He can spin around the 12 and kick the 8 up.
Okay.
But he's going to leave a bank, but he doesn't, you know. He can kick the 8 out. One of two ways, actually. He can go to either side of this 8 ball. I've got a perfect view at it.
You know, you made a comment a minute or two ago about you think Alex might give up. You just
And
had
if he
that
shoots-
suspicion. If he shoots the 1, you were
No,
right.
no, the 4. If he shoots
Well.
the 4, I was right. He's not shooting the 1, period.
Okay.
But if he does shoot the 4, I'm right.
Now he's going to take his extension, Scott. I'm almost positive.
He better. He's got 6 seconds. He's not looking at it. 3, 2, 1. Foul. It's a foul.
He may have already asked for his extension.
No, he did not.
He did not. All right. Spot a ball.
Unbelievable. Hill. And he's doing this. I hate to see this stuff when mental errors of this magnitude are made, you know.
Yeah, but
Shannon's shrugging his shoulders like he's unhappy. The guy just gave him, you know, the world.
Yeah, what do you start with? I mean, which way do you go? The stripe first to the 8 or the 4?
The 4,
Yeah.
because you've got the pack to
Right,
ensure
because you're going to
yourself.
leave the 4 near the pocket and you're going to come around.
Well, this isn't a hanger. I mean, this is a tough shot.
It is.
But you can protect them by the stack.
Right.
That's why.
Made it. Beautiful shot. Now, can you get the 2 by the 10 and make the 4? Even like a little rail first. It looks snug, but the 4's off the cushion, so it's a nice big ball position. Although he probably can't do much with the cue ball unless he jacks up. Now he could masse the 4 in.
Oh, well, you can just
twist
go
it.
rail first.
Yeah, just rail. I mean, that's what I mean. Rail first, come around.
I don't know about this shot because you could
Maybe
lose.
he's thinking he can bump a couple forward here.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to do that. But this is why I didn't like that shot. The 2 was going
I
up.
was afraid of.
That's what he just said. He was afraid of that. I didn't like that shot. You just go rail first there. He knew he could
Come
play
up
the
for
12,
the 12.
next.
Right.
And then you could get behind the stack. Yep. He didn't like that. He knew he was going to do that.
Right. Cannon's got 3. Alex has
Alex.
none.
Did Alex spot one when he?
Yeah, he had one
Okay.
when he shot clock fouled. He had one.
You know, when time ran out, nobody called it for
Well, I think.
a few seconds.
Well, normally it's up to the referee, and if the referee doesn't see it, then the timekeeper will see it, and the timekeeper is the one that did say foul.
That was
Probably
my
about
point.
Right, it was probably about a second and a half late, but
Yeah,
it was irrelevant
a
because
few
he wasn't
seconds.
going to get down and shoot before someone said foul. Or,
Well, anyway, did we see how lucky Shannon just got
Yep.
here?
Yep.
He's gonna play the 6 and just put the cue ball on top of the 9.
Right.
That's all he can do. Well, whatever he does here, I like just rolling to the 15.
I like
Kenny.
the 15 myself. Even if you make it, it's okay, but I like being there.
Yeah. Alex is in big trouble, right?
The only other
Right
thing
around
would
the
be
15.
to do it off the 1, bank the 1, and send the cue ball to the short rail.
This is better.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
a
fouled.
foul. That's a foul.
He fouled. A lot
Yeah.
of fouls going on. And what do you do there about moving
They
the balls
don't.
back?
They don't. They stay.
They stay.
Yeah. When you only
Really?
you only restore when it's 1 ball moved, and it's no foul because it's cue
Well,
ball
what if
fouls
somebody
only.
intentionally moved all the balls?
Then it's unsportsmanlike
Well,
conduct.
how do you know if he did it?
If he did it intentionally?
Yeah.
Well, you have to make a judgment call. Now, if you can't restore, but you want to, and you can't restore them because you
I
don't
don't
know where
know
there
about
is, your only choice is to replay the game. No, when you move, when you.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. No, there's no restoration.
You know, gambling, we move them back.
Gambling's different. Yep, you're playing by different rules because there can be a lot of intentional stuff. All right, take a look at this. Watch Shannon's stick's going to move like 3 balls here.
It hit the 10.
Yeah, he hit the 10 forward. The 10 contacted 2 balls, 1 contacted the other. Anyway, that's a foul, and the only way you'd be able to restore those is you'd have to have a replay, stop it, make sure you knew.
Well, we
And
gotta.
yeah, we do, but not every pro tournament has that capability, and that's why in those rules, they don't restore them. Not every pro tournament has.
Well, the only major one-pocket tournaments that are played
No, I don't
are
mean
on,
one pocket.
on tape.
I meant all games, 9-ball, 8-ball, any tournament.
Yeah, but what game do you move more than 1 ball and it's a foul?
All games.
Yeah, but it only comes up in 1 pocket is my contest to that. I mean, where you're going to move 2 or 3 balls. You know what I mean?
All right, I see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It comes up more frequently in 1
Okay.
pocket.
Let's. Yeah, you're right. He's
How's
going
he
to 2-rail. He's going to 2-rail the 12. Hopefully, playing the cue ball under. Oh boy. Oh wow, he hit it good. He's got to be happy with that. He was in a tough position. What do you think here, Kenny? He's going to protect that 1, isn't he?
Yeah, I almost think you got to kind of maybe go with the 14, although you're opening up the 13 by doing that. The 8,
I like the 12.
yeah.
Don't want to move the 14, in my opinion, because then you've got a window to the 1. If you
Right.
could shoot the 12 to your side and play the cue ball,
I don't think, well, he can.
You just-
You
I'm
can just
saying
bank
just
it
bank it to your
across and
side.
fall it to the cushion.
right? That's what he's going to do. Yeah, and this puts Alex in a precarious position. Now, Kenny, he probably just kicks to the bottom rail and kicks the 1 out.
You got to kick the 1 out.
Alex should not feel like he needs to panic here. He doesn't owe 1. Shannon's only got 2.
Yeah, and lots of balls are in play for both guys.
He's not looking at kicking the 1. He's looking at giving something away here.
Well, I think he wants to put some more threats on his own side if he can.
That was a lot tougher than kicking the 1. That was a scary shot, but he hit it good. Hit it good. Has this been a long match?
Yeah, I think we're 2 hours, just about. We're like 5 minutes under 2 hours. Most of the matches have been, 75 to 90 minutes.
Okay.
Your match with Corey was a little bit lengthy just because it went hill-hill.
I had a couple go hill.
Yeah, you did.
Well, Shannon didn't want to get the cue ball up there this high. He did not want to let Alex see the blue 2. Alex has a couple options with this 2 ball. Me personally, if I can get an overhead, Kenny, I like, crossing 2 over this way and just playing the cue ball down here. Just, bide some time and get something to your side. Oh, hey.
Speed? What's with the speed? He wants it. Better go in now.
It's not going in.
No. Well, it wouldn't have mattered that much, I think.
But he left him the 1.
Yeah, he left him the 1.
I had a feeling he was going to give up a little bit this game, but just had that feeling, and it's too bad.
Well, even though, as you said, it was only 2-0 and the balls are favoring, kind of both guys equally, he might have just felt, you know what, I don't want to spend another hour and a half trying to win this match. I'm gonna go right now. I'm going to be on the 10. I'll be able to open those up and push a few over to my side.
When we ask him later, because I already know the ball didn't bank, he was trying to bank it off the 10. And what blows my mind is he left him the 1, and I mean, why wouldn't you just cross it to your side and play the cue ball down there? Like I said, But like you said, it's been 2 hours, and.
Shannon's torn between rail first here and just, thin with a little bit of outside and go towards the 8. But I think he just wants to make sure he doesn't go too far. He needs to maintain the angle on the 1 ball as well.
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine. Okay. You're just going to come up now for the 13, come around for the 8.
One thing that did happen earlier that's kind of temporarily benefiting Alex is when that 6 ball went in by accident and was spotted up, it's preventing the 10 from being made.
Oh, well, I mean, the 8 goes, Kenny. The 8 goes and the 6-10. The 6-10's pretty well wired. The 8, I mean, I expect Shannon to get 4 or 5 at least. He's going to make he just made that one. He's going to make the 1. He's going to come
12, 2 rails for the 8.
He's going to get on the 13 and 2 rails for the 8.
Like you said, after he makes the 6-10, if that's the way he goes. Well, not now. He's not getting on the 8.
He isn't. No, he isn't. Yeah, what's he going to do, Ken?
I think he's going to cheat the pocket, draw back near where his bridge hand is, and cut the 8 or play the 6-10.
Right. Overstroke that one.
I like the 6-10 now, as long as the 3's not in the way, only because I think you're going to get a shot afterwards.
Well, he does have the 6-10.
Okay.
And
the fact that he's on the cushion makes the 8 play much tougher.
So now the 6 being spotted helped him.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think he can miss the 8 with the cue ball, don't you, Scott?
Yeah, or just barely brush it.
Right.
He's gonna brush it. He's gonna hit it, but it's not gonna hurt nothing.
He needs 3 balls for the match. I think it's safe to assume if he makes this, he's probably going to have a good chance to get the next 2. Just don't want the 6 to block the 8.
He missed it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alex will take advantage of this. You do not want to give this kid a freaking shot like this.
I see 6 balls that go right now in Alex's pocket. Those 6 we're looking at right here.
Me too, Kenny. Me too. This is
and
it.
The 10-5 go in his pocket as well.
He's got to make this first.
If he doesn't make this, he's not going to win the game.
He made this, Kenny.
Oh, and he got sweet, too. He hit the sweet spot there, Scott.
He sure did, Ken. And Shannon is about as red as that floor. That's too bad. I'm not pulling for either player.
No,
here,
you hate to see a game lost that way.
And it isn't lost yet, obviously. But you do not want to give this kid enough. Oh, he's hitting his head. He's straight in. Straight as an arrow. But he can draw it back and cut the 6 in after this 10 ball. Don't shoot it now. Get the 10 first. Draw it back. Then play the 6. Why is he following it? Coming 2 rails?
Maybe he's trying to go 2 rails around.
Listen, there's no reason to. You can draw it back. Play the cue ball. Play the 6. Play the cue ball up 2 rails and play the 9. There's no reason to hit high English on this. There's just no reason.
Maybe he's angled his the draw angle is too much to the center of the table. Miss him.
He barely missed those. If he does
If he clips
hit,
him, he doesn't.
that's right.
He's done. He's done.
That's right. That's exactly right.
All right, now he's got to need an angle on the 9 to go to the 11, or to go down for the 10-5.
Well, he's shooting a 6 first, right?
6-9, and then either 9 to the
He
11.
might be able to shoot the 9.
No, it's a 6. He's shooting the 6, Scott.
Yeah, he should be shooting a 6, I hope. He hit it hard. Look at this. He's playing for all of them, Kenny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's
Well,
playing
that's
for
what I
all of
said.
them.
Is he going there now, or is he?
I don't like going there now. I want to stay tight and close. It's hill. I want to stay close to my balls. He's leaving a lot of distance here.
Well, he needs 3.
Needs 3? No, he needs 4.
He does need 4. He needs 3.
Oh,
Right,
Shannon's
well, 2.
sick.
Oh yeah.
What a good shot he made on the 6 to get up on these balls. I wouldn't have played it like that, but he's a killer. If you give him any breath, he's a killer. And he feels it now, Kenny. He feels the money.
Blank for 2.
And when this guy feels the money, there's nobody better. And there is nobody better. And he's a great youngster. Good boy. Like him a lot.
He's great for our game.
Oh, he hit it good, and this is going to be money gone for
That's
Shannon.
gotta go. That's gotta go.
Oh, he's fine, Kenny. Trust me, he needs 1.
Well, I understand he's fine, and trust me, and all of that. But this is still, this is still needs
This is
a
the
little
best
bit
player
of
in the
attention.
world, Kenny. Come on. You're right, Kenny. I owe you dinner.
Yeah, I've learned an awful lot this game sitting up here with you, so wouldn't cancel the dinner and call it even. But nevertheless,
Shannon's
Shannon
not
Dalton
happy.
has got, well, he's got to be happy. He's got his cue in his hand, I'll tell you that.
He's not happy, but he is happy with the cue in his
Right.
hand. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Why not extend this match another 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Can't reach it. This Carl with the clock, he's pretty good. He's on top of it.
Carl's a great official. He's a
He's good.
former referee for World Straight Pool years and
Like,
years ago. Yeah, he's.
I like it. I like what he's doing. He's on it.
Yep, he's very attentive to things.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to do is move the 11 to his side. Good shot, and the crowd acknowledged that. The only bad thing that happened for him there is they tied up. Well, he's, I said they tied up, and that leaves him this, but I don't know what this is for sure. Oh my goodness, that could have been suicide. How did he hit
wasn't
it with that
trying. He
speed?
wasn't trying to make it.
No, he's trying to bank it.
Right.
That could have been suicide. He needs 1.
He's lucky it didn't open those up.
Let it happen. Don't force it. Don't force it. And like you say, he's lucky he did not open those balls up.
Well, here's the suicide shot. Here would be 3 rails and open them up, but I know he's not doing that.
No, that's all you do there.
That's right. That's right. You can sell anything out here, and now you got them all open.
My first thought is he's probably going to come off the 15 here and play the cue ball back where it is somewhere, or to the bottom rail frozen, if you can. Leaving the cue ball around there anywhere could leave a possible easy bank.
Right.
You don't want to do much with the 11 unless your speed is right on. I don't like that shot. He left him the 11. He left him the 11.
They can follow the 11 and then have the 15.
He's not looking at it.
Or he could.
There wasn't a lot he could do there, though, so that wasn't terribly bad. But he did leave him a bank on. Maybe he didn't leave him a bank on the 11. Kenny. Maybe the side pocket's
side's in
got
the
him.
way. I think you're right, Scott. I think the side has got him.
And so then what you said, follow the 15. What Kenny means by that, I think, is just bringing the 15 back to his side and leaving the cue ball over there on the side rail.
Correct.
Now, Shannon probably feels like he needs to do something, and he's got 11 seconds on the clock.
He just looked at the clock and called his
Extension.
extension. Now that clock will go to 0, and then it'll reset to 60. They get the full 60 and the full extension 60.
Shooting this 11. I think he's got to hit this hard
Yeah, he's got to shorten
to
it up.
shorten it up.
Right. Doesn't go. He sends out
I mean, he
back.
didn't shoot it hard, but he had to shorten it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
he
he
was scared to hit it
Hit
hard.
it too hard and it comes back across.
And I don't blame him.
Right, I don't blame him either.
Now, finally, he's going to shoot one of my shots, the kick and stick. And that's greatly executed. The reason being is that he got the 11 over there, and that's why Shannon wants it to get moving so that he can bank the 12. There won't be any banking the 12.
Not with the 11 there.
No. Oh, and another reason he probably wanted it moving is because Shannon wanted to two-rail it. I think he's looking at that now. And he is, Kenny. This is. I don't like this shot, Kenny. Too much
risk.
Wrong.
Too much risk.
Can go wrong here. Yeah, too much can go wrong, and he left him a cut on the 11. Maybe not. Maybe
He
not.
left him a cut on the 11.
Probably not. But
He can't-
that was a risky shot, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he hit it how he wanted. I don't know.
Alex can do anything but do something with the 11. He can't risk a bank on either one of those
Right.
balls. He'd like to bank the 13 or the 12 there and keep the cue ball on the side rail, but that's too much to ask for. And then you're selling the 11.
The 13 isn't on the table, Kenny.
The 12, whatever.
I know. Billy does it all the time, and I get on him. They shouldn't have ever made those two balls look alike.
I hate the TV balls.
I do, too.
I can't stand them.
Well,
I mean,
Shannon might take another poke at this two-railer. Go ahead, Kenny. What were you
No, I was
saying?
just going to say, I mean, the TV balls were good for about the first week.
Right.
Especially when the cloth was still green. But it's a nightmare to do commentary with them.
Well, I can't tell. I think he's two-railing this again. Boy, he must feel confident on this shot because it's a pretty risky and pretty tough execution. I can't see what's going on here.
It's coming all the way to the short rail.
Well, now he did leave Alex a bank.
Now Alex is going to bank the 12. And
But
it's
the
pretty,
ba-
it's
The bad thing about this bank is if he hits it short and
He leaves a bank.
and leaves Shannon across corner, now Shannon can win the game.
well, shooting behind your back here for the cheese. And he split the cup. Swish. Look at this. Alex Pagulayan improves his record to 2-2. Shannon drops to 2-2, and things are really, really tight.
They really are, and I got to feel bad for Shannon there. I think he had a 5 or 6-0 ball lead.
In
And he
the,
left him the-
prior game?
No, in this
Oh,
game,
in this
he had
game.
the 5 to 6-0 ball lead, and he left Alex the short rail 8-ball bank, and Alex got
Right.
behind all the balls. I hate to see him lose like that. What he had is the 6-10 combination.
Right,
Okay?
right. And then he made that one, and then he missed.
Right.
All right, Scott, we're going to wrap this up here because we've got the next match in about 22 minutes. So
Thanks, folks.
Scott Frost, the freezer, joining me here. Thanks very much. This is Ken, everybody. We'll see you in 20 minutes.